Okay, section 3, employee and employer responsibilities, the final section of module 1. Let's hop right into it. Understanding the responsibilities of employee and employer. You really want to know what your boss wants out of you, and it's very, very good to know what he should be or she should be doing for you. Let's find out what those things are. Well, employer responsibilities. They're supposed to be honest and dependable on both sides. We're all professionals. The definition of a professional is anybody who gets paid to do something. Did you know that? You don't have to be good at it in order to be a professional at it. You just have to get paid for doing it, which is different than my original understanding. But either way, I digress. They have to be honest and dependable, though. It's expected in this industry for employers and employees. We take responsibility for our mistakes and we're willing to learn from them. So if you mess up, this game is all about integrity. In the industry, in the IBEW, we have a saying that your reputation is all you have. That's the most important part of your career is your reputation. You want to be known as a positive asset to any job site. If you're known as otherwise, you have a hard time finding yourself on any job site. You can be the most skilled electrician in the game. You can be the Michael Jordan of electricity. You could be able to shoot sparks from your fingertips. It doesn't matter. Because if your reputation is poor enough, you will never have the opportunity to show anybody what you're capable of. Because nobody will want you on their job site just from what they heard. Honesty and dependability is paramount in this electrical game, believe it or not. If you mess something up, messing something up isn't the end of the world. Lying about it or not owning up to it or blaming someone else is the end of the world because you become that guy. When things go wrong, we can't depend on you to get them fixed. We also have another saying in the IBEW. It ain't broke if you can fix it. If you can fix it, it ain't broke. So we have to be able to trust each other out here. Our lives are on the line in this electrical industry. So honesty and dependability. There's not too many things more important than that. You have to think about the difficult situations you've encountered in the workplace. For example, how would you feel if others are tardy or goof off? What can you do to change things? Yeah, here's the thing. Be an example. Don't worry about others. In this industry, if these guys are goofing off, you don't want to work with them. Request to work with somebody else. Because that type of stuff will get you killed or hurt or somebody. You don't want those kind of problems. Stay away from them. Lead by example and just show them how they're supposed to be acting. That's what you can do. Employees. Employees must follow all of the rules, all of the practices, all of the procedures, and they got to report unsafe equipment and conditions, and they have to wear all the appropriate PPE. The employers must provide and maintain a safe workplace. Now, here's the thing. You have to wear all the appropriate PPE. It's for your own safety. The employers must provide all the appropriate PPE for your safety. I won't say all, because we have fire rated clothing that we can wear. That's considered PPE as well. And employers don't have to provide you your clothes, but they do have to provide uh, whether it be safety PPE such as hard hats. Um, this hood that you see in the image is a 40 cal hood. We'll talk a little bit more about that. Um, it's not a good day when you got to put that hood on. I'm gonna tell you that right now. um, yeah, you're expected to be as safe as possible, and the employer is expected to make the job be as safe as possible. So no one gets hurt. Everyone goes home the same way they came in. That's the idea. Uh, you're expected to be on time. You're expected to be well equipped to handle the job as far as tools available. You're expected to have a work withable attitude, a professional demeanor. Employers are expected to be respectful. They're expected to provide uh, not only a safe workplace, but a workplace free of harassment and things of that nature. Um, let's wrap this up with with a trade term or two. Huh? Occupational Safety and Health Administration. We call that OSHA. Nobody says the whole name. Everybody calls it OSHA. And I always think of her as a girl for some reason. OSHA's gonna get you. It's like your mama coming, come whoop you or something. I don't know. But I always think of her as a girl that's coming to punish you. But really, it's just the Safety and Health Administration that is really actually wants the best for everyone in the industry, and they really go the extra mile to make that a thing. um, the federal government, it's a agency of the federal government, and it was established to ensure a safe and healthy environment in the workplace. They do a pretty thorough job at that as well. Um, let's go over these couple of questions for you. Not too much. A lot of the answers for these questions are in the reading, so hopefully you read the reading. The minimum standards for the safe installation of electrical systems can be found where? Well, as I said in the previous section, we have what we call the National Electrical Code. It has the minimum standards, and Chicago and Gary, Indiana raised those standards. So, hey, the National Electrical Code. Next one. We only got two questions. This is the last question. OSHA. She's a stern one, that OSHA. Her standards for general industry are covered in what? Ooh. This is in the reading. I didn't mention this. I hope you read it. Do you know the answer? If you read it, you know the answer. I'm tempted not to tell you the answer. I'm tempted to have you go find the answer. You probably don't know the answer. Okay, I'll give it to you. I'm a sucker. There you go. It's 29 CFR Part 1910. Check that out in the book. It'll explain it for you, huh? Hopefully you read it. All right. That's the end of Module 1. I hope you enjoyed it. Prepare for this exam and head over to Module 2.